Hello everyone, welcome. The microphone's much higher than it normally is. We shall prevail on. Bish bash bosh. That'll go there. Lovely jubbly. Yo, how you doing, David? Welcome in. How you doing, Blix? Welcome in, buddy. How you doing, bud? Welcome your fine self in. Yo, how you doing, Ben? Victoria, welcome in. Hope you had a good day. Do. It's throwing me off that my microphone's higher than it normally is. Your new setup? I plan to, but I'm probably not going to get round to it towards the end of the year. I'm probably going to get it done in like 2026, like January, to be honest with you. Like, because I want to do it proper, and I'm not like. There's some still stuff I want to understand, maybe to see, maybe to improve on the rig. Like, I don't want to do like 2 videos of the same, if you see what I mean. So yeah, it's probably gonna come in like 2026 when I get like a new PC, etc. And then it will have all the flashy lights. As we know, LED strips make you go faster. So it'll probably be about then. How you doing, game? I'm doing good, thank you, bro. Hope you're doing good as well. Doing good, Ben. Hope you're doing good as well, buddy. How you doing, Lucid? Welcome in. How you doing, 101? Oh, I'm gonna yawn. Oh, my device wants finishing setting up on Windows. That sounds terrible. No, thank you. Let me tab out of that. Like, the worst thing about like anything in the world is Windows trying to update itself when you didn't want it to. Like, genuinely, can't think of anything else in the world when Windows tries to do its own update and you don't want it to. Yo, how you doing, Katie? Welcome in. What's first? Open lobbies is first, and then WOR is in like 40 minutes. Do. My wheel is not turned on. Nice. Right. How's everyone's day been, though? Hopefully everyone's had a good day. Hopefully everyone's had a productive week. Did you buy those Freddos in the end, Katie? Or did you skip on them? I'm not going to lie. I would have skipped on them. The Freddos would have been elite, but the fudge bar and Mr. Whirly in the box is a bit of a letdown. Doing fabulous, sorted out finances today. Lovely. On the way to quiet. Enjoy. Hope you have a great time. And I'm doing good, thank you. I was a bit ill earlier, but feeling much better now. So we're cooking. Absolutely cooking. I skipped. Needed to beat Alfredo's. Honestly, valid. I'm happy for you having standards in your life, you know. Like, because if you did get the curly whirly, you would have been letting your standards slip. And to be honest, that's not a good thing in life. That's not a good thing. How much does a proper setup save you per lap? I mean, there's no real definitive answer to that, to be honest. Because it changes by person, it changes a lot by track. But comparing to like default setup, because that's probably a fairer comparison, it's probably multiple seconds per lap versus default setup. You talk far too much about chocolate, or you don't talk about chocolate enough. Outplayed. Outplayed. I think the controller is the same pace on console and PC. Yeah, I don't think it changes, to be honest. Oh. Let me bring that over there. We're going to be perfect teammates. I am so putting you in the wall. We are not going to be perfect teammates. Under no circumstances do I accept being beaten by a teammate. Even if it means we both get fired, we're going down together. I hope Science has another good weekend. I mean, I think he will. I don't know how good the Williams is going to be. But I think relatively he will now. Yeah, I think he will. Be interesting to see how Albin reacts, you know. Going to do Max and Daniel from Baku. Oh, even worse. I won't even try to hide it. Bro will be straight in that barrier with zero. What's the word? I can't remember the word. Leniency? Maybe leniency is a good word for that. How you doing, buddy? Welcome in. Hope you had a good day. Alright, we've got lobby full now. Nice. Pedal down Perwin. That's a great name. Your AQR 10? Nice. Pleasure to have you, man. Nico and Lewis? Exactly, that's much better. We were never friends. That was so dramatic of Lewis, to be fair. He was like, oh, we're not friends. That actually, I think that did actually hurt Nico. Because for Nico, it wasn't really that personal. It was just business. But then Lewis was like, yeah, nah. That's personal now. Yeah, that'll be a good first 4 tracks to start off with. How you doing, Nicola? I'm doing good, thank you, Kales. Hope you had a good day as well. It's getting cold recently. Well, if anyone's from the UK anyway. Like, in the space of like 2 weeks, it's gone from like midday peaking at like a very nice like 25, 26, you know, very nice. And all of a sudden, like today midday was pretty nice. Like midday it was pretty nice today. But woke up and it was like 7 degrees. What? Isn't that bad? And 7 degrees is quite refreshing. But it's not quite what you want it to be after 2 weeks. And technically while still in summer. Autumn what? I don't even know how to pronounce that word, Victoria. To be honest. Just the weather, mate? Well, it makes good conversation. I like speaking about the weather. Because I'm British. Autumn weather, basically. Ah, fair enough. You couldn't survive with 10 degrees? Where are you from for 10 degrees to be biblical? Oh no, my headset's still really far away. No. Oh, I got the wrong glasses on. We'll roll with it. Good luck. Thank you, buddy. British talk about the weather, tea, and yeah, that's really it. But when we talk about weather and tea at the same time, that's when you know we're on a roll. Congratulations. Australia? Nice. Oh! What part of Australia are you from? Oh, I'm ghosted, yes. I love being ghosted because I can just cheese the overtakes. Come get the tea alarm. Have a tea alarm set for every 2 hours in a day. Even wake up at night for it. I do. It's very important. Well, thank you, Alexander. My mine's every hour and a half. I changed my answer. Mine's every 1 hour. I can't be out-teed. All my thoughts and... I'm going to take that guy out if he moves under brake in the straight line again. Right, that's it. Off the track you go, sunshine. And that's why you shouldn't drive into people in a straight line. He's probably going to send me into the hairpin though. Yo, Nova! Welcome in. Hope you had a good day. Oh, that was a bad decision. Oh! We got DRS because... we got DRS because of the Mercedes spinning, I think. Did we? We didn't. Aw, that's so cheesed. Yo, how you doing, Callum? Welcome in. My answer about WR moving to Thursdays, it seems to have worked, to be honest. Like, the sign-up today is pretty full. Yeah, I think for WR it makes better numbers, but effectively what they've just done is become a test race to PSGL. What? I think they knew when they move it to Thursday that that was going to happen, but it's a shame, to be honest, that it is just PSGL. I can't even say 0.5. It's like PSGL 0.3 at that point. There's no uniqueness to it. But then again, it has worked in terms of making numbers. So... How you doing, Will? Welcome in, man. When's the next Mackie stream? Are you not racing WR? No, I decided not to in the end. I'm busy for the next few weeks on Thursday night. So I would basically only be doing one race in WR and just wouldn't make that much sense. Mackie stream. Well, shout out to Will then, because he does the best Mackie stream of all Mackie streams. Bro made like £60 in one night doing a Mackie stream. Will, are you still there, man? Yo, having a great day, buddy. Hope you had a great day as well. Or having, I should say. Why'd you ram me off track? You hit me in a straight line, so I become childish. An eye for an eye. Also got paid today. That is a big win. As I always say on payday. On payday, it is the time to buy unnecessary stuff. So honestly, if there's any day to buy a camel, a lemur, a horse, or just a random pet, today is the day. You're doing pack? Crack? Are you actually racing tonight, Will? I thought you were joking about PSGL. Is F7 actually on today? Oh. Will, can I have your opinion on, then, what is the fastest car multiplayer? I'm sure all the esports drivers are complaining about someone else's car. So what is the car that people are complaining the most about being the best? Your mum wants to know how esports drivers, or how much esports drivers get paid. I mean, because I'm not driving anymore, I don't think it's right for me to comment on other people's salary. But I think for most teams, and if you make it to F1 Esports, you get paid more than the average of under 28-year-olds, I would say. Yeah, I'd say that. And if you do really well, then you make bank, I would say. I'm getting a 6,400. Nice! I definitely still vote that you should get a camel. Don't buy random pets, chat. Why not? There's a rust bucket. I mean, every driver is going to say that the car's the worst, though, Viva. Like, I'm not saying Yano said that, but my point is, like, if I had the best car, I'm always just going to be, like, saying, no, 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 no. All the cars are the same. Yeah. And if I had the worst car, I'm going to be like, well, my car's terrible. Should have won. I was last by 20 seconds, but should have won. You know, I think it's called the Lando trick, isn't it? Where Lando in real life is just like, nah. My McLaren is the same as everyone else. Yeah. What's your favourite handling car? I would actually probably say the Red Bull. Red Bull or McLaren? McLaren has better stability, whereas Red Bull has a bit better, like, rotation, I would say. I thought you were racing WR. I was going to race, but then I became busy for next Thursday, 7 p.m. For 4 weeks in a row with some other commitments. So I literally would have only been running this race. What, to be honest, wouldn't really make much sense to only do one race. Equal performance turned on. I agree. To make everything fair, they should put Yano and Freddy P last. They would probably still find a way to be 1-2. I am really interested to see how everything sort of evolves, though. What is this? Yeah, I'll be really interested to see how this evolves. Because ultimately, how many people are going to do a different strategy than yesterday? You know what I mean? Like, yeah, 7 p.m. UK. Like, who does a different strategy? What happened? What unfolds? And how other people go about it? It's going to be really interesting, I think. Making a tomato pasta bake. Big up. Is that Qatar again? Yeah, the WOR just copies the PSGL calendar now. Yo, how you doing, Che? Depends where I'm starting, to be fair, Claudia. If I'm starting at the back, I'll probably start on the hards. If I'm starting near the middle or the front, I'd probably start on the mediums. As a rule of thumb, that is, of course. Doesn't probably play out exactly like that every single time, but... generally speaking, that is... oh my god, I should back out of that. I'm happy I backed out of that. Alright. Have some of your own medicine, Thomas. Yeah, I'm in a childish mood today. The Christmas party's been mentioned? Ah, oh, banging. I love a Christmas party. Do you not get off limits there? You made a lip stream. A non-existent lip stream on this game. Oh my god. I actually do think Slipstream's broken. Like, there is zero Slipstream there. I guess it got broken in an update or something. I can't imagine it's intended to be that way. What a hold by the kick. Sorry, but it's still gonna mug you, mate. Ooh, what a battle. Ben is gonna screw over the kick here by defending. Just gonna go clean around the outside. 2 overtakes. See you later, son. For your racing, I was gonna race, but then my plan was to finish off the season, but ultimately then I have commitments now for Thursday 7 PM UK time for the next 4 weeks, actually 5 weeks in total, with some other stuff happening. So basically I won't race WR for 5 weeks after this week, so there's no point me just doing one race, to be honest. Especially on Qatar, a track that is quite famous for nothing happening. I think it'll be more productive for me to do a watch along. Continue like focusing on other stuff rather than just do one race, what will be not overall that productive. Probably. I heard someone in the barrier. Beep, beep, Ethan. Thank you. He listened to my request. Oh, you do get a track limits there. How do I go if I'm still there buying? Bagging. That'll be a good time, probably. Yo, buddy, welcome in. Hope you had a good day. Bro ahead 100% got a track limit warning then. If he didn't, I'll be very surprised. Till November we shall see. Yeah, fair point. Ooh, that exit was not that good for me there. Got caught out by a bit of that dirt, yeah. Now I tried to cook up this fastest lap. In March? I almost did a corner cut warning reading that. Why in March? Did someone get bored and organise it? Like, who plans a Christmas party in March? That is honestly impressive. Making it super clear on the schedules. I reckon they wanted to get the Christmas party booked before their tax returns. So that, not before their tax returns, I mean, but so they could put it on a certain tax year. That's got to be what it is. I might be talking complete nonsense there because I don't know that much about tax, but it's around that time of year. Generally speaking, across most tracks, where are you ranking? I'd probably say in the top 0.5%. Like, if I really wanted to grind... If the leaderboard didn't have, like, F1 Esports drivers grinding it, I can get the world record. If the other Esports drivers are grinding it, then I would say I can get, like, top 15? Top 20? Then if I really wanted to grind it, then I can go a bit higher, but, yeah. Death behind it, what? No, that's sad. Is that by your choice or by someone else's? Yo, Lude, how you doing, buddy? Welcome in. I appreciate you, bro. I'll catch you next time, brother. Catch you next time. Yeah, if the lobby ain't full, then you're more than welcome. We're probably going to do, like, one or two more races. And then we'll get ready for the watch along. Just conditions are fixed. Yeah, the temperatures are fixed. There's no track evolution. It's pretty simple in that way. You wouldn't eat or drink. Man, but you still shouldn't put yourself out like that year after year. Like, there should still be a benefit to you. You know what I mean? Like, I appreciate that you're doing that as like a kind thing to like settle the score and make, let's say, peace and harmonious within the team. But still, you shouldn't put yourself out like that. Yeah, WR made it on purpose, the same track as PSGL, to basically increase their sign-ups. Well, it has worked, to be fair. It has worked. I'm interested to see how the strategy evolves from yesterday. Like, if people do the same strategy, or if they do a different strategy, compensating for what they already know, basically, from the race yesterday. All good doing hard mediums? Well, that's the thing, though, isn't it? Like, if all of a sudden loads of people do hard medium, the medium hard will be quite powerful. Because, like, generally speaking, with the alternative strategy, there's a certain point that if everyone does it, then you end up not being able to go long enough to take the tire advantage. Like, for example, yesterday, one of the things that really made Jarno's strategy work, and how he made it work, I should say, is he had a big gap, and there weren't that many people that could undercut him. Whereas, the more people that could have undercutted him would have forced him to box earlier, and that tire advantage wouldn't have been as defined towards the end of the race. So, it's a really tricky situation where the more people on the same strategy isn't always a good thing, to be honest. How you doing? How you doing, buddy? Welcome in. Brazil, no, Brazil. No. Yeah, no, exactly. Because there always will be the one person or two people that are like P15, P16, and they think, right, well, we have to send it. Let's see what we can do with the undercut. And let's just pray we can make it to the end on the tyres. And as soon as one person does that, it unsettles the flow for everyone else who are actually trying to win on that strategy, you know? When it's WR in 8 minutes. What a start. Why is he hitting me? Probably a bit silly to go on the outside line here, but... Oh, we survived. Oh, what is WR? I thought you said when is... My apologies. Car down the inside. Well, you're intelligent, aren't you? And that, ladies and gentlemen, is what happens when you turn across a car. Like they're not there. Oh, hello. I was looking at chat then. Suspension damage, yeah. I mean, it'll be hard for him to do that, to be honest. Like, it's possible, but I think they have other things to focus on. I guess the Alpine's coming for revenge. Watch that Alpine behind us. The second one. Not Sam. The other one. He's cutting the corner. Oh, that was an instant 2-second penalty. Crazy. He's coming for revenge. Let's do him off in the same... He got ghosted. He got disqualified. Karma. Oh, that's brilliant. That's made my night, that has. WOR is in 5 minutes. So there he is. How you doing, Declan? How are you? Doing good, thanks, buddy. Hope you're doing good as well. Right, someone's gonna crash here. Okay, well, no one crashed. I was wrong. Ow. How did they crash? They were nowhere near each other. Relatively, anyway. Ooh, 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 ooh. The McLaren's crashing. Could we see that with Oscar and Mr. Lando? Switchback of dreams. Cheers, lads. What happened to him? Jesus. Well, it's going to be pretty tough from how far back we are. I'm interested to see if we can get close to that kick up in P3. Our battery recharging has been terrible this race. Pray that we have enough battery for the run up the hill. Could be right. Ah, seems like there's not enough time to get the kick. Who's winning WR? I don't know, I'm feeling Otis today. That's crazy how low battery we had during that race. Right. Well, that was a fun few open lobbies. I enjoyed that. Because Bahrain has a bump glitch. Yeah, there's a glitch on the exit of turn 4. That's like an invisible bump. Great. Let's get this watch along setup. Yeah, I've not hit the bump yet. But I also haven't done too many laps in Bahrain since the update. Partly to avoid the bump, in all honesty. Yeah, outside bit of the curb. Yeah, exactly. Exactly that. Exactly that. Just updating my titles. Lovely jubbly. Right, we're ready to go. Sound as a pound. Sound as a pound. Duncan with his nice little laptop. Yeah, it's got quite a nice setup, to be fair. Like, I mean, I guess it'll be too much work, but I think it'll be quite cool if the actual Zandvoort track was fully in view. But I think that would just be too difficult to get it down low enough. Oh, right, they're readying up. Chat, who do you think is going to win today? Longate's got his quali band, race band, so he's not doing it. Fassy's streaming again, I think. Mr. Lawrence is live.
Man. Meh. Hey, good luck, Fab.
Julian live? Yeah, he is.
No, but what's been sent?
Can we take a little look? Otis Lawrence has got some nice bedding on there. What does that say? No! He's turned it off! Otis! You turned off your stream at the critical moment there. Boo.
What's up, Caesar?
Oh, just knew? He sensed it.
See heavy rains in rear subby bands. It's a 1% chance of rain. So I don't take the piss. Thomas retired. Thomas is doing last of first.
Well, you heard it here first. Thomas is doing last to first.
What's up, Iggy? Man, I saw F4 yesterday, Iggy. I saw the face cam.
Right. Now they've got 10 minutes of doing nothing. Let's take this moment to look at Otis's bedding. Come here, Otis. Let's see. Get you on the full screen, lad.
Yeah, there might be some shadows, Josh, on the track.
Does that say game over? I think it says game over.
All clear the garage, please. Cars ready to leave.
Yeah, it says game over, I think.
Iggy, you're flying, man.
How is that weird?
I'm just gonna go out on track to take that ball of that. Or that VRS board.
He's on the camera, so fair game.
It's head loss. Is Jack sick in the piss? This
Not
is
quite
not
as-
how I enter the pits, right? In this league.
I'm not gonna lie, I agree with you. I would prefer an LED
Well,
thingy.
I think the DRS board's a bit too far. I was thinking of like taking out 10 around.
He has got quite a nice livery, though, to be fair. It's probably like, this is probably one of the closest, like, fake liveries to the actual liveries.
Yeah.
Are you allowed to break the meter boards? I don't see why not. I mean, it's just annoying. Like, it's just annoying, so... I don't really think people like you doing it. Oh, he's doing a lap on Inters. Well, there's your answer. He's taken off the marker board for you. Oh, no, okay, he's not doing lap. Okay, you're going to get your answer. He's going to take out some meter boards for sure this lap. He already aimed for that 50 meter board. Surely he's going to take some out here on the left-hand side. Ah, he almost got it. He's trying... I think he's trying not to go off the track. Like... He's trying to get his...
forehead. He's cutting stone.
Like, he's trying to get... Like, because the thing is, if he goes off the track, someone will report him for deliberately doing it. But... He's trying to get them while still being on the track, basically. Aaron, I'm not too sure why the command isn't working. It will be in my in my live stream description, if that helps you out. Do they practice other references? Yeah, I mean, the top drivers will.
Think, right?
The top drivers won't really even need the marker boards, to be honest. They'll adapt to it anyway. But yeah, I mean, it's not ideal, is it, when they disappear?
So low forward toast, man. Ruben, don't take the piss.
Duncan?
Oh,
No,
my
he's not
toes.
gone out. Fabrizio Donoso.
Oh.
Dinoso. Fassi.
Great race yesterday, Otis. I was shocked how difficult it was to move up the field, only to be ruined by wing damage.
Mr.
Man, I think it
Opme
was
on the
wing
camera.
damage. Said GG.
I mean, it's
How much
interesting that a lot of these are not doing the interlap. Because normally the interlap doesn't mean anything just for like testing.
I mean, last race I started last,
But
then the first race.
It's normally
I
just
had a
practicing
double
that the
stack,
wheel is working,
and then
etc.
the
Like,
second race was like P3 or something.
so it's pretty interesting anyway. I find it that most drivers are just not doing interlap
Man.
when normally it's a pretty common occurrence to do their lap anyway. That is.
Man, Decky B, you should have raced, man.
All right, let's take a look at some food.
Why? It's on
I
Thursday,
spent
no?
too much money on food, man. So let's spend some more.
I don't want to hear the E-Series excuse either.
Who's got the Oh, his mouse got the music. Well, I mean, not a lot is happening right now in quality, to be honest, chat.
Pushing to 15k? No, I'm just playing ranked lately. But I think 15k is quite easy now. How much trophies do you have, Liam? Yeah. Oh my god.
There you go.
Yeah, WOR is following PSGR's calendar now. That was the only way to get drivers to drive, unfortunately.
Declan,
got
I
enough time
finished
to
more
finish my
races
clutch
than
game.
you had points in esports. Don't talk.
Otis is beefing with Declan.
Besties. Oh yeah, to be fair. That's an achievement. You got P20 yesterday, man. You scraped top 5s in E-Series, and you practice for a
If it
week.
starts raining in a race.
Don't be toast.
Imagine.
Don't be toast, Declan.
That would be so much fun.
The scenes at Esports.
Yeah. Esports. Oh my god.
The amount of laughing.
Did you chim?
Just have
for
everyone
3 months now?
This is independent.
just retire.
We're trying to get an answer from Otis.
I just want to beat Josh. What's up, Brendon? Time to check Snap, okay?
Right, we're gonna get our answer.
See the LMU go. Thank you for the red.
We're gonna get our answer here, chat, to what it says.
Yeah, it is. Brendon.
Oh, banging!
What's the latest we got? Thank you, Flexi. I'm going now.
Right, first run's coming up, chat.
What
Do you know what
It's cooking.
will be interesting?
Oh, yeah, I'm on 10. I haven't
What's
pushed
Freddie
for
doing?
more.
Like a 0.7 Q1.
Let's compare the lap times from yesterday.
I can't. I'm mid-game.
Is that you in front of me?
Man, they got 35k views on the stream? Crazy.
Oh. We were lagging a bit.
Oh, no way.
Man, what do you mean? Oh my god, bro.
I think I might have still abandoned the game.
At the
It's gone
break.
to overtime.
Right, in the first runs of Q1 yesterday, I'm going to leave that over there. So in their first runs of Q1 yesterday, what they did was a 19.9 was Thomas's at the P1. A lot of people invalidated, it seems. So actually, the slowest lap from a Q1 yesterday was a 20.3. The fastest lap was a 19.9.
Oh, I need to go out.
Yano was too Yano was too busy playing the game on his phone.
Oh, he's disconnected.
Yikes.
Or I've disconnected.
I like that anyway. I like that. Has everyone like that?
Everyone's gone.
Ah, beautiful. EA servers down.
Man, so have I.
Well,
Man, I'm not in the lobby.
EA servers crashed.
Well, back to my class.
You can restart. Man, I got like...
I guess I can do a little warm-up lap here.
Also, smart from Yano here. I think he's one of the only people who didn't... Okay, Otis is doing it as well.
Man,
Otis and Yano are doing the opportunity to take the lap. So Otis did a 20.2. Well, it's not very good. But considering he thought everyone lagged out, not that bad. Let's see what Yano does. They might swap this to a short quaddy, by the way.
Man, everyone disconnected.
Right, give me some food delivery. Thank you.
That's 2 days in a row of bug. You cat dog qualifying.
Well, unfortunately, we're not going to get a true comparison of lap times, chat. That's a bit of a shame. But it'd be nice to see what they did lap time-wise. PSGL versus WR with a day later. Day of knowledge. But you're not going to get that. Yano, 56.4 middle. I think that's pretty good. Pretty relevant.
No idea what quality grips are. I haven't done it.
That's what he does. Yano with a 19.9. That was a 19.967. I think that was quicker than PSGL yesterday.
Yeah. Short queue again.
Is it a good idea that Jan Halliday is the host?
It was a 6.6, so literally 1,000th of a second between them. That's quite impressive, you know. Like, to have a day of, like, they wouldn't have really developed anything with the setup between yesterday and today, right? But,
Is the grip different, Josh?
but I think that's still quite impressive that normally, like, a day after the race, you're maybe a bit more tired, it's a bit frustrating, it's, you know what I mean? Like, but to come and do a 19.9 again, that's pretty good, to be fair.
Yeah.
6.7. Banned. Ooh. Oh, oh, oh. I'm so happy to play you on F1. I appreciate you, man. You did a mistake. Ah, I lucky about the mistake though. But hopefully see you like next time we do the open lobbies. That'd be awesome. Appreciate you, bro. Right, they are just going to do a short quality. So they'll start this pretty ASAP, to be honest.
I need an invite.
Or it might not be that good for my eating. Because I was assuming that they're going to do a full quality. So I've ordered food, but... Oh well.
Oh shit, Siggy, you got Inferno Tower, man. The end. The end. Make sense of that. Well, no. Oh shit. Back in, uncle. Oh, actually, we've cooked. That's
Well,
number one.
this is a bit boring while we wait. I'm not going to lie. Fancy a joke, chat? Of course you do.
Now we just need to defend.
How does a penguin build a house?
Championship is back home.
It builds it. It glues it together. Bubble. Why do penguins always make fantastic racing drivers? Because they're always on the pole position. My viewers actually just went up after that joke, to be fair. So it's working. I never brought the book. I got given the book. I would never buy a joke book, to be honest. I have too much pride in myself for that, because I would be the author. So I would get the book for free.
Let's go.
We need to gift Brendon another book? No!
Yeah.
I made a joke book for my graduate once. Probably have it somewhere. You could re-gift. But that's very wholesome of you. That's very wholesome of you. But Everton players have been barred from owning dogs.
Do you know
It's
Bobby?
because
Leigh?
they can't hold on to elite.
Bobby.
I don't really watch football, but I presume they're bottlers by the sounds of it. Just got to hear what's happening. They're just starting qualifying. They were meant to do a full qualifying, but now it's been reset to a short qualifying because the game glitched and everyone got kicked out of the lobby.
We just got straight away.
So we're here, banging, and my Wagamamas is on the way, or how do you say it? Wagamama, Wagamama, Wagamamas, Wagamama, Wagamamas. So now, yeah, they're doing short quality. What'll be interesting, because no one really would have practiced this condition.
Well, you know Bobby. Who doesn't know Bobby? I tried to copy his deck, but I don't have this, the one that, how do you say? We can pop the abilities like 3 times. Plus 1
All or
addiction.
nothing.
The one that charges. No.
It was a game glitch, yeah.
3%. Like cap.
I don't have that one.
How much was that?
Boss Bandits, yeah.
Nah,
I don't have it.
I don't see the point.
just gonna wait a bit.
Oh, they're straight out. Why? Can they do 4 runs? I don't think they can do 4 runs. My teammate is still in. It's a kick. Or at least it's green. I guess it's a kick. Actually, it could be... Yeah, I think it's a kick. I think it's Julian. Or Thomas.
Oh yeah, send a joke. I try not to tell dad jokes. When I do, you find them funny.
All the T2 drivers are absolute pros at this.
Boots.
Leigh is so quality.
Right. First lap's proper coming up. Interesting that Otis has gone out. And there's a few people who stayed in the box for now.
Okay.
I presume... Actually, I can't really understand why those people have stayed in. For sure it's timing related. But it's a bit weird that everyone else has gone out. It seems like half the grid went out and half the grid stayed in.
It's not. It can't be like not. It's just always.
I don't plan on doing the reverse video. Sorry, man. Like, I can drive the track, but I just really dislike the reverse tracks in the F1 game. I think they're great to sell the game. I think they're great to have in the game as an extra feature for who may like them. But I just find them so boring to drive. Like, I like to drive, like, something that means something to me.
Flat out for the pro.
And reverse tracks just, like... Yeah. Just reverse tracks don't do anything. I was practicing alpha. But what ended up happening is then... Yesterday, basically my schedule got booked for 7 PM for the next... Well, 4 weeks in a row. Then 5 weeks because I have something else planned. So long story short of it. As of yesterday, my schedule got changed, so I'm busy on Thursday nights for the next 5 weeks. So me only doing one race in WR makes no sense, basically. So...
Do we try a 2-stop today? Are we okay? Oh, that was no idea.
Interesting that Duncan and
He's gonna be
the Ferraris have gone for the same livery here. Just green and red, of course.
0.8.
Okay. Otis might be on for 0.6 here. Maybe 0.7, depending on wing level. Josh, 0.7 already.
Down into P18.
This is going to be a bit messy with traffic, possibly. Let's see what Otis does across the line. 0.6, probably? Yeah, 0.654. Good lap from him. Provisional P1. But it seems like the heavy hitters have not really done or finished their laps so far. Didn't see Freddie come across the line.
For the 4 months.
So it's going to be a bit difficult
Get up for the 2
to
months.
make a full judgment before everyone has cracked in their lap. Ismail Fassi, bottom left, is starting. Let's see if we can bring up anyone else. Julian
Pretty much empty.
has finished a lap. Oh no, he's just starting lap actually, so he's a good person to ride on board with. I wouldn't say it's possible to go that fast in the game with a controller, to be honest. It sucks a lot, to be honest, but yeah, it's just a situation. 6-7. Great. Right, let's see. Julian for the first sector. Looks pretty good so far. Pretty smooth. Julian's generally someone quite aggressive with the steering wheel as well. So, it's a bit of a different driving style. Watch top left. He'll absolutely send it into this corner. Big wheel flick. Yeah, crazy. Mate, you said it. Great. Right, so Duncan top right as well.
It's pretty on the lap.
Okay, Fassi is about a tenth behind Otis at this point in the lap, where Otis was. But, of course, wing levels make a big difference in Sector 3. Battery strategy does as well. Okay, Julian is level with Otis in the middle sector. So it literally will come down to wing levels. Fassi goes P2, just over half a tenth away from Otis. So Otis laps look strong. Julian has invalidated 2 quarters to go. Let's see what it would have been. Big mistake in the final corner as well. So you can't really compare too closely. But let's see, probably top 3 if it would have been clean. 0.9. He lost so much time in the final sector. Yarno started his lap bottom left. Now Duncan top right as well. Is now ending his lap. Let's see what he does. I didn't get to see his middle sector split. So Duncan, 19.7. Fair play. Pick up the dunks. Let's see what Yarno does. 0.5 first. I'm not too sure how relevant that is because I haven't been tracking the first sector splits. But Duncan's done. Yarno is the only one on this screen anyway. Did Thomas start from last again? Yeah, he's going to be starting from last again. Otis is back in the pit lane. So let's take a little look at Opmit. Through the middle sector split, looking for 0.1. 0.2. So he's about half a tenth away from where Otis was. But of course, possibly he's on lower wings. Yarno.
He does it. He's going wide at every corner.
Yarno is.
He's just going off the track.
What is Otis complaining about? He's on board with Freddy.
He just goes off the track.
Let's see. He's also got Freddy's on board up, so that would be good to see if I wasn't blocking it. Yarno goes P2, 5 thousandths away from it, and then Freddy goes P1 with a 0.5. But Otis was complaining about Freddy going off the track.
But Freddy was just doing it like off track through all the corners. He was just extending like crazy.
Okay, can you ban that guy, Victoria, if you can? Because that's just stupid to say that. If not, I can do it. Okay, thank you, Victoria. Appreciate ya. Is Jake live? No, he's not.
Just drive off the track.
Otis isn't too happy. Because apparently Freddy was driving off the track on that lap. I guess there's a bug with track limits that lets you to exploit it.
Okay, engines fired up. We're set.
Right. Seems that everyone's a little bit more in sync now. Otis is only just going out. I'm surprised that they're running Otis so early. Like, Yarno is only just back in the pit lane, while the 2 Red Bulls are only just back in the pit lane. Like...
Maybe he's on that time.
So, I find that...
He wasn't doing WOR anymore. What happened? When did I say that?
So I find that really surprising that Alpine are sending Otis
I don't think I
early, knowing that track evolution is going to make the track faster. Like, there is no advantage for going early.
Yeah.
I'm not too sure about last game, but it definitely seems like this game as well. But I mean, if it's not been specified by the rule books, by WR, then Freddy can do it. And, well, Freddy, he doesn't give a damn if he gets a penalty anyway. Like, so it's going to be a bit interesting on that, what actually happens. I'll be interested to see if Otis reacts to that and does it himself. Like...
Hey, man.
We've only got 2 laps of fuel left.
How much difference does practice? Practice makes a lot of difference. Like, a lot of difference for setup, development, track knowledge, details, perfection. Yeah, it makes a big difference, the practice you can do. Right, now let's see. Second lap starting. Otis is the first person to start his second lap. This is so early from Alpine. I mean, they probably know more stuff than I do. But I'm a bit curious to what's happening. Also, they're going to be putting Otis into traffic on this lap. So Jarno's actually probably going to get caught by Otis on this lap. Otis made a small mistake on the exit there. Bit of wheel spin, bit of caffing to counter the car. Duncan's also started his lap. Duncan probably won't catch this traffic. He's got a big old clear track ahead of him. So Otis has lost time in Sector 1. So that's been very unoptimal. Not good from him at all. Gained a bit back on the exit there. Actually, it seems like Jarno will be fine. I don't think Otis will be catching Jarno. Possibly he'll be catching the McLaren up ahead of him. He's a few thousandths up. Does indicate that his first lap was already very good. That was a nice rotation through there. Let's see top right-hand side if Otis does do what Freddie was doing and extends the track. That's a mega middle sector, that is. He doesn't there. Doesn't. No, he keeps it all in the track. It's going to be tight. Freddie, he's just under a tenth ahead of him. Duncan cooking 1.5. He is cooking, to be fair. Duncan's found some pace. Right, let's see if this is enough for Otis to go P1. I don't think he's going to be happy if it's not. 3 thousandths off. That's, yeah, Otis won't be happy with that. Let's see what Duncan does. Bottom left. 2 tenths up. Almost invalidated. Fair play, Dunk. She kept that in there. Fair play, lad. Up to the line. P3, 6:00. Jarno, big snap of wheel spin on the bottom right-hand side of the screen. But still found a quarter of a tenth. So that's still a good first sector, relatively. But a bit more time to find. More than likely. But the first sector split improves a bit. Good one through there. Fair play, Duncan, though. That's a good lap from you, lad. Fair play.
No, he's definitely on a lap. I know he let me through.
Let's see. So, Jarno is now bottom right-hand side. Just under a tenth up. Let's see what he's able to pull out the bag through here. You can find a lot of time for this left-hander. You're super traction limited. He'd actually lost a bit of time. Went wide on the corner. Wasn't able to hook it up. So he's going to be... He's actually a tenth behind where Otis was at this point in Otis's lap. Across the line, Julian goes P6 with a 7.12. Jarno's going to be maybe a tenth up on the lap if he nails the final corner. What may put him around P3, P4. He might get up ahead of Duncan. Let's see what happens. Good exit from there from Jarno. So 0.6 up over the line. Only Tormada goes P1. Jarno goes P4. Fair play. Fair play.
Same time as Freddie.
Now, this is where it's going to get a bit interesting for Alpine. Because Duncan...
100 of P1 and P4.
Oh, Freddie has a 0.4. But this is what I mean. Like, why would they... I'm so confused why they're not sending the cars later. Like, if you look at the minimap... Okay, let me just bring up Jarno's screen to be full here. If you look at the minimap here, that left-hand side car with my mouse cursor is Freddie, I think. I'm pretty confident to say that's Freddie. He's the final car. Oh yeah, I think he is the final car. I think this white and black dot are on outlaps maybe. I can't see why the other cars would go that early. I'm a bit baffled. I mean, great strategy from Red Bull and from Freddie, you know? But I'm very confused of why they other cars have gone so early. It's like an obvious advantage. Is the track faster? Oh, faster.
And a tenth.
But I guess also Freddie's going to be pretty tight on time.
Let's go.
Such a weird quali session. Just like...
Everyone got disconnected on their first laps of Q1. So they just swapped to a short quali. Just to save time, basically.
It feels kind of weird.
Gabby.
Yo, Bricks.
Ah.
Mine.
Right. Back on board with Dunks. He's cooking. Right, they're already out on track.
Yellow and orange. I like the color.
Right. Final laps here in qualifying.
Okay, guys.
Interesting that
Cars ready to go.
Duncan started warming up the tyres instantly. That little weaving wouldn't have done much, but he definitely did it for a reason. Like, that wouldn't have been without purpose. Cheers, Kels. 100%. They're all on the sell-ups, you know. That's why they're not showing them on screen. How you doing, Carding? Welcome in. Right. Now the Red Bulls are on track. This is leaving it pretty late with some boys back in the pit lane. Duncan's doing a lot of weaving. Let's compare that with other people. Duncan's doing a lot of weaving on this outlap. So he's clearly trying to warm up the tyres, possibly more than
How long was last sector
others.
again?
It's going to be tight for Jarno. The lap is 1 minute 20. Jarno's only got about a 17-second buffer from the pit lane exit to start his lap. It seems like they can go pretty quick because they're weaving, so they're probably not too concerned about overheating the tyre on the outlap itself. So, and yeah, look at this. Jarno and Freddy are the final 2 cars on track. Look at this. Like, these are the small details. I think those 2 cars are 100% Red Bull cars anyway. I can't... No, Freddy's up ahead of Otis. My apologies. So Freddy is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8th to last. And I think that's Yoni Tormula up ahead of Jarno. Because Yoni has the same coloured dot as Freddy. So, yeah, again, good strategy from Red Bull, in all honesty. Duncan bottom left, looking for an improvement, but his lap was already very good, to be fair. Half a tenth down, not ideal, but you can make that back pretty easily. Julian's cooked the first sector, 1.2 tenths up already. Let's see what Otis can do. To warm up his tyres, probably, with the overtake button, because you put more energy into the acceleration, what means you can slow down the car. Purple first sector for Julian doesn't really mean anything on the game because it's glitched, but still a good indication. A tenth up, biggest gainer of anyone on the screen thus far. Of course, Jarno and Otis only just started the lap though. Otis already 0.4 up. He's going to send it with the track limits. That was really good there, Otis. Fair play, lad. Crossed the first sector split, half a tenth up, 0.3. So that was matching Julian's, to be fair. So Julian is on a good time. Let's see what Julian does. A 0.9 in the middle. So Julian is the fastest person I've seen for the middle sector so far. Jarno is almost a tenth up in the first sector split as well. Probably will be after the corner. Let's see what he does. Yeah, tenth up. He's half a tenth down on Otis, though. Duncan does not improve on the final lap, but still, good effort, Duncan, for the whole session. Fair play. Julian with a tenth and a bit. Could go provisional pole here. Running up to the line. What? He stays? P7. That's so unlucky. 1,000th of a second behind Duncan. Let's see. Top left, top right, I should say. Otis is almost a tenth up. Almost a tenth up. Jarno is a tenth up as well. I think Otis is on for pole here. He's going to have a big reaction, he will. Oh, he just misses out. 15,000th.
I mean, it's not pole, but I'm happy with that.
Freddy cooked. Right, let's see what Jarno does. A tenth and a bit up. Oh, a bit of a snap on the final. He lost. He lost half a tenth there on the snap. P4, maybe?
Good work, mate. Lots of positives.
I think P4.
We didn't quite hit our objective.
Yeah, Jarno was P4 in the end.
Better than that. It was all about the win today.
Yeah. I think Jarno will be upset with that one. Because, let's see, what he was... He was 0.8 away from pole. And he probably lost about 0.5, 0.6 in the final corner alone. Look at that. He's half a tenth down in his second run final sector. So, yeah, pole 100% was there. Insane, by the way, from Freddy and Otis. Josh did a mega job as well. Big respect to Josh.
Last sector in general.
Josh has always had the speed, to be fair. He's just never really slapped it together. I mean, yeah. Josh has always been rapid.
It's restart, right? Yeah, it is.
That was a bit of an interesting quality. That was very interesting, actually, how that played out.
I think we're going back to real cars now.
The equal car performance isn't 100% equal. It's very close, but it's not like bang on. You know what I mean? So, just for like basically peace of mind, they use the F1 World Car for quali, and then the actual cars for the race. What I think is a good compromise, to be fair. Lots of people complaining that someone else's car was better, and that's why they lost pole position.
I'll go toilet. Be right back. Thanks, Nico, bro. Yeah, I lost like half a tenth in the middle, but it's okay.
Otis got his little drink. Look how dark it is now in Otis's room. That's insane. For like an hour difference. That's nuts. At the moment, chat, I'm just waiting for them to start the race. Also for my Wagamama's order to arrive. Big up Wagamama's.
Yeah, thanks, Nico, man.
I ordered a pork belly ramen with rice noodles. Should be alright. Says it's due to arrive in the next 10 minutes. Well, I don't really know if I believe. Order 4,000. No, I shouldn't say that on screen, actually. That'll probably be a bad idea. The thing is about Wagamama's, right? It is insanely good. Insanely good. But it's also, like, in the same, like, price tier as, like, Domino's now. Where it's borderline, like, not worth it. Like, but I don't really think Domino's is that worth it anymore, to be honest. Like, because the thing is, if you like start buying like 4 or 5 pizzas, it's bang, it's like 120 quid, isn't it? Like, it's crazy. The thing that makes Domino's quite worthwhile though is when you have like the discount codes, like when they send it for your post, and they're like, use this promo code. Like, that's honestly the business model, I think. Like, I think they put their prices higher than they actually expect people to pay and send them discount codes for the price they actually want to charge. So, like, they ultimately, people are like, wow, we got a discount code. We're going to buy Domino's. And originally, Domino's are just, the discount code is what they were going to charge people anyway. Like, the overhead on that pizza must be crazy, though.
Man,
Like,
that Tomek guy, oh my God,
excluding,
so annoying. I
like,
hate
okay,
Tomek so much.
operational cost, staff cost,
That Tomek
you know what I
is
mean?
An absolute clown.
Like,
Tomek
the
is
thing
an
is,
absolute idiot.
that
Tomek is a
pizza,
clown.
with just the raw ingredients,
Oh, it's
is
so good,
literally
Tomek.
no more than £1 to make per pop. Literally, I cannot
No.
see a situation
Hell no.
that with their mass producing, the pizza costs more than £1 to make for Domino's. Again, I'm not including their like staff cost, operational cost, delivery cost, processing cost, just the cost of the ingredients, right? It's no more than £1. Like, so like a pizza that's costing 20 quid,
Yep.
they're like 20xing
Wait,
per
Shimon, Josh
pizza.
cheated on his lap,
Like,
no way.
Chipolo over here. I had it for the first time yesterday.
That's what Shimon said, not me.
But I didn't actually understand the ordering process because I ordered it off the app. Actually, I was filming yesterday and they ordered it for me. Thank you guys if you're watching. It was very nice.
Flash, that is-
I didn't realize you had to add stuff to the burrito. I thought you only had to take stuff away. So basically, I ordered like a beef burrito. What was just rice, sweet corn, and beans and steak, of course. I was assuming it would have everything else in it already. So that was a bit of an L on my part, but it was quite good. Your rider is heading to Wagamama's. We'll let you know when they're on the way. These have 250%. Like Tesco's in their club card. Yeah, I just want to see all the scam in it. Like, actually, I don't know if I'd call it a scam because ultimately business is business. But like, you're right. Like, mysteriously, when they realised if they force people to get their club card, they're like, oh, a meal deal without a club card is 20 quid. But if you get a club card, we'll make it back to the original price. Get your club card. It's the funniest one around Christmas. I love it around Christmas where you walk in a shop and it's like,
Man, Tomek,
buy now. This can of like 20 Coca-Colas
where's Vegas?
for like 10 quid.
Where's
But
Look at it.
on club card, £6.
Where's UF? Look at it. In the
Huh?
Where's Universe? Look at it. In the bottom.
How do we go from WR qualifying to the business model of Domino's Pizza? By the wisdom of life. To be fair, though, I do like these conversations. I'm not quite sure how we got here, to be fair, you're right. But I do like these kind of conversations of understanding how stuff works, you know?
Not the 35
It's honestly like the same business model that Five Guys has. Like, because they charge you an is in the bag, then they are just like, and everyone is like, oh my, where's my PC? Oh my god. Okay, we're back. Anyway, speaking about
So exciting.
Five Guys, because they just put an extra scoop of fries in the bag, it is literally just a case of like everyone goes, well, because they gave me fries for free, even though they weren't actually for free, because it's still combining their total cost of their prediction for the value. Everyone's like, banging. Everything broke. Yeah, that was my second monitor turning off again. Blame the second monitor. It's really bad. If you have a account, it's cheaper. Yeah, no, I get it. It's all data driven these days. Like, I mean, it is the world, though, isn't it? Like, get on the data scheme or get poor, basically. I don't care for the burritos, but I recommend burrito bowl with rice. I did get recommended the burrito bowl, but I went for the burrito because I didn't listen. But I do wish I got that, yeah.
It's dry.
Where you play other games like
I forgot to
FIFA.
share my
Mate, I'm not gonna lie. If I played FIFA, my controller would be going through my desk. Like, and to be honest, I'm not that much of a big gamer. Like, I don't know. Maybe I'll stream like GTA 6. Maybe I will start streaming stuff like this. Learn about marketing tricks. Oh yeah. Time to put that in my setup business. I'm going to be like, if you get my setup, you get a meal deal. You have a desk? I do. That's why I always have my desk chair, like here. Like, just behind my monitor. Like, you can't see it, but that way. I have a desk with a fourth monitor. That fourth monitor turning off is what lags my stream every so often. It's better now, apparently. Wait, what's better? Alright, they're starting the race, to be fair. I should probably lock in.
Look.
Just
Yep.
Oh my god, they're all on the hearts. Okay, Yano's always doing the opposite strategy. Drone never misses an opportunity to do alt strategy. Someone's going to crash here lap 1, surely. Rizio P6, that's a good effort, lad. Fair play. Let's see. Yano down the inside, collision with Josh. He's going to make up 2 places. It's going to be 1-2 with Freddy straight away. Down the inside from Julian. That was aggressive. Otis has to give up that place versus Yano. Red Bull 1-2 straight away. Nothing will happen between them. Julian's going to try and maybe get a bit cheeky with Yoni Tormula. Nah, he won't. Too far behind. Julian, a bit late on the brakes. Almost touches. That's fine. Let's take a little look at Ismail Fassi. Fassi is actually quite interesting. So we're going to turn off Otis because Otis would do nothing right now. He's not got the tyres to do it. So Fassi is battling with Yoni. Yoni's going to try and go around the outside, bottom left-hand side of the screen. Fassi surely won't give this up too easy. Yoni's going to take a track limit warning for that. Maybe 2. Honestly, what Red Bull might do here, by the way, and if they play it off and they get it right, it's going to be insane. Genuinely insane. They actually might drop Otis's DRS.
3 medium runners, P1, P7.
Because what they might do... I don't even think Thomas is live. Is he?
3.
3 medium runners.
No, he's not live.
P1, 7 and 13.
The thing is about, like... Well, I mean... Yeah, Thomas has made up a few places, to be fair. Isn't on kick? Yeah, but it doesn't really work with this app, to be honest. Like, putting kick in, unfortunately. And to be honest, if he isn't on Twitch, I doubt he's on kick. I'll maybe have a gander over there in a bit to take a look for it. But, yeah, honestly, what Red Bull might do... it won't really work, actually. But what they might try to do is invert the cars soon, put Yano ahead, and they might try to break the DRS to Otis. Because if they can do that, and if they can put Yano ahead to use those medium tyres, then it might just bring a situation that they can drop Otis's DRS in the right situation. Very unlikely, though. Yano is tyre saving though. Nah. Okay, Yano's tyre saving. They won't try to drop Otis's DLS. Probably what Yano might be trying to do here then, and what Red Bull are maybe testing, is... I think what they might try to do is send Yano quite long on the mediums, and to see how those mediums stack up against the hard tyre at the end of the stint. Plus, how super fresh hards battle mediums in the final part of the race as well. Because the next car on the same strategy as Yano is P7, Yoni Tormula. And the car after that, honestly, I have no idea. It's not showing. There might honestly be only like 4 cars on the same strategy as Yano here. My rider is nearby. Woo! But yeah, they're in this phase of the race where they're going to settle down. They're not really going to do much, to be honest, right now. Yeah. The only person that might do something is Thomas, but of course he's not streaming, so we can't really watch him. Tico P12. Yeah, so that's 3 cars on the same strategy as Yano. That's it. Like, I mean, it's Yano, so he's going to pull off a miracle either way. That's just what Yano does, but it'll be really interesting to see how Red Bull move the strategy from this point onwards. I mean, reading between the lines anyway. What Red Bull may be doing here is swapping the strategies from yesterday between Freddy and Yano to see how they both react and what they would prefer in esports. Because Qatar has been on the esports calendar for a few years now, so it's probably going to be back again. So I think that if they are doing that, and they are quite smart, so I wouldn't be surprised if they are doing it. But I can see a situation that possibly, again, reading between the lines, maybe they are just inverting the strategy from yesterday to see how the 2 drivers react to it.
Tire is about 0.6% lower than yesterday. Yep.
Crazy. Duncan has 0.6% tire deg less than yesterday. We need Miami and Monza. Monza, I agree. Miami, no. It just wouldn't work for esports. Like, a track like Qatar is actually okay for esports because a lot of track limits. You think? I think Otis can be in there if basically him and the team stop bottling it. Like, I think Freddy and Yano are in line for the title. And I think if Otis and Alpine get basically their beep together, I'm not going to say the S word on the stream, not on purpose anyway, then they can be in the fight. But at the moment, they're bottling it a bit too much. Like, Red Bull is like a super well-oiled machine. Like, Red Bull is, I would compare to like the 2018 to like the 2020 run of Mercedes. Like, they're super smart, super precise, super calculated, super calm. You know, they're always doing like the right decisions at the right time. So to beat them is really hard. Really hard. Ferrari as well. Yeah, I mean, they can be near, but I mean, it's going to be hard, you know. Like, Ferrari, Alpine, they're in the same boat. They're in the same boat that they have to play catch-up. And the catch-up isn't about pace. The catch-up is just about race management, team management. Not team management as like a global statement, but calming the nerves, being well-oiled, being disciplined, being smart, doing the right nutrition, like the little details. Like, Red Bull are so good on those details. Do you think about the 2016-2026 regulations? I think for entertainment they're going to be a hit, but in terms of drivers liking a car, it's going to be a miss. I mean, reading what I can see about it all. Oh, my rider's here. 2 seconds, chat. I'll be back in just a mo.
Who's the one that boxed? The damage, I guess. Yep.
Laps again left.
Why?
What about that rush? This good.
How much faster should Arts be now? Yep.
Chat, what did I miss? If I missed anything at all. Are in the good in the race? He is, but... My point is, Red Bull is so crazy strong mentally. Yo, Michael.
This is driver in P7 that was on the mediums.
How you doing, bro? Hope you had a good day. Yeah, but like, that was my point, is like, Red Bull are crazy strong mentally. Like, unreal. No, Bari is crazy good in the race, but he has a bit of head loss. Like, Bari can lose his focus quite easily by raging. So that's his biggest, like, downfall at the moment. But all the pace, all the racecraft is there with Bari. He's not missing any of that. Not bad, waiting for some packages to show up. Yeah, man, I feel you on that. Are they any closer? And do you have like a expected date or? Yeah, not much is happening in the race right now. It might kick off around the pit stop, but this is also part of the problem, right? When you run 2 tracks in a row, the strategy is almost too known, like back to back, day to day. There isn't really like enough learned from yesterday to digest to put into today's race. So more or less, everyone's just copying the strategy that won. Like, pretty much everyone's just copying Yano's strategy. But it's not going to work because, or work that easily anyway, because the thing is, if you see how many hard runners there are, someone like, let's say, I'm not saying it's because it's Duncan, just because Duncan's in P9. If Duncan gets a 2-lap undercut, he'll be ahead of Otis. So someone sat around P13, P15 range, they're going to go probably super early on the pit stop to try and make the undercut work. And ultimately in doing that, they're going to screw the whole field. Because
Happy with ours.
to win, you need to go like probably a bit later than that, like 15. I think Yano went, I think Yano went lap 15 yesterday. So, pardon me. So yeah, this is interesting. Fassi is getting quite close to Fabrizio. Fabrizio is doing a really good job, by the way. Fabrizio is doing a really good job.
Do you think Yoni is going to pit?
That super early stop again.
I'm guessing they're gonna.
Yeah, I mean it didn't work though. Like that's the thing.
Yeah.
Okay, Fabrizio is really defensive.
Just be ready.
It's gonna be hard for Fassi to get the move done here. Smart to do the up and under. He is trying to make everything work, but They just have not accounted the variables in the strategy. How so, Seb? What variables?
Yeah, that.
Definitely not burned. Yeah. You run what you want to be perfect world, but no, they most of them run that variable. They're not stupid, but the problem is like if you're in the position of Ismail Fassi right now, if you're in the position of Ismail Fassi, like if P9 boxes next lap or whenever, let's say, the pit window opens, you have to react to it. Otherwise, you're going to be like P15 by the end of it. Like, so it's a really hard situation. Because the car difference is quite small. And in race, it's better to know who your actual teammate's going to be. Because when you don't know who your teammate's going to be, it's really hard to, like, predict the pit stop. Like, with the F1 World car, you don't actually know who you're sharing the pit box with. So, the teams and the league organizers decided it was better to have the F1 World car for qualifying when equal conditions are necessary and are needed. But then, for the race, to avoid the risk of getting unfair double stacks in the pit lane, they decided to use the official cars. This is really interesting, though. Yano, I think, has gone longer than most of the medium runners from yesterday. Yeah, I'd be really interested to see who has the tyre advantage at the end. Like, a fresh driver like Yano, or fresher hards, versus more worn mediums. I would think that the hards would have the advantage. But the problem is, Yano will have to stay ahead of the Alpines. There we go. First car in. Yoni Tormula is in the box. So, probably... Yeah, it was Yoni. Probably Yoni can be leading this race after the pit stop. Let's see his undercut. Yano's pushing. Both of them are pushing. Freddy and Yano. Yano's dropped out of Freddy's DRS, but Freddy will hold up for that. Freddy will get back Yano in the DLS for sure. I've been surprised if he doesn't. Okay. Freddy has dropped Yano. I'm not... Oh, okay. Yano's boxing this lap. Okay. That is really smart from Red Bull. Yo, Will, thank you for the raid, man. Okay. Can we just say how incredibly smart that is from Red Bull?
No, let's not do that. It's too late. I'm like in the corner already.
Like, so basically, Yano's just purposely slowed up everyone away from Freddy's DRS. Then boxed, will undercut to Freddy's DRS again.
Did he leave a gap to Yano?
And then basically no one will have DRS from Freddy for the rest of the race. So what they've done is effectively neutralize the race so they have an easy 1-2. Crazy. I'm really interested to see if this will work. I think it will. I think it would, actually. I don't see a reason it won't. Where did you finish in your race, Will? Let's see where Yoni is. Yoni is all over the back of Yano as well. So Yoni is effectively P3 in this race.
Is that Otis in second?
Yep.
So Red Bull's outplayed everyone again.
Yeah,
GG.
Just behind him now.
No comment. On the hard to warm up? Nah. They're hard to warm up, but you get more grip than the worn tires from before. No. This is the thing. Freddy is going to the mediums later. Literally, Yano and Freddy will just work with each other's DLS. How you doing, Nova? Hope you're doing good. Welcome back. It's GG. Red Bull's GG'd everyone. Like, honestly, I'll be surprised if Otis and Alpine can get back to Freddy's DLS. I can't see a situation that they will. Right. We're going to have Otis back on the screen.
I hate these races, man, where you have to just push.
Otis has caught a few temps, but he's low on battery. What Alpine can do here is they'll swap. They'll basically get Otis to burn his battery. And then they'll swap Otis and Josh. And then ask Josh to burn his battery. Through enough cycles of that, they'll catch back up to Freddy. But, to be honest, they're going to have to undercut Freddy. And with how quickly the mediums wear out, they're done. Like, they're not... I don't see a situation that they win, to be honest. Without a crash, I don't see them winning. That isn't a disrespect, it's just how good Red Bull's played this. So now, they have to put Josh ahead of Otis this lap. So then Josh can burn his battery and they just swap like this. But even so, it's GG. Freddy for sure has more battery than Otis.
What are you saying?
It's just a masterclass. Like, I know it's only lap 16 of a 29 lap race, but
So, try a -1.
-1?
it's GG.
Yep.
It's GG, lads.
How many more laps left?
You can hear it in Otis's voice as well. He knows it's GG. He knows that Red Bull's outplayed. Was a bit too much maths. Made a tracker thing. Ah, okay, copy that. Well, it sounds like you got it sorted for the future then, to make it a bit easier. Let's see, probably Otis might box this lap. Undercut. Nope, he doesn't. Someone surely will. I'll be surprised if no one does. Okay, there we go. On cue, Fassy's in. A few cars are in. So Fassy will be ahead of Otis after this lap, I think. What's Yano's true position? I think he's now theoretically leading the race.
Hallo, Isma.
I have to be below 6.1% entire.
Okay. Keep me updated whether that's going well or not.
Yeah, we'll do.
First few laps might be a bit higher, I don't know.
From Yano? I think he'll win it, but I don't think it's like dominant.
Yep.
I think it'll be dominant from Red Bull. I mean, that's what I'm sure of. But I don't think it'll be like Yano gapping Freddy. I think it'll be them coming home 1-2 pretty close to each other. Because they'll just work with each other's DRS for the rest of the race now. Maybe Freddy will box. Freddy boxes. It's GG. Oh no, Freddy doesn't box. He faked him. Oh, Otis nearly sped. To be fair, that's a lifeline. Like,
Yes.
Freddy not boxing is probably a bit of a lifeline for Otis to get back in DLS. Man, Freddy's just fraking in the pit stop. They're having too much fun, Red Bull. I'd love to know who they got on strategy. And I'd love to know the meetings that go on to put these plans in place. Let's see the gap from Otis to Yano. It's going to be 6.
0.5 5% higher.
6 seconds, maybe? 3. It's going to be about 4 after momentum's taken over. Nah, 3.2. Yeah, so 3.2 seconds. So Freddy will box this lap, I imagine.
Just having a second.
Do I think Yana has an advantage? No, I don't think that's an advantage. I think maybe it helps sharpen his mentality, maybe sharpen his tools, but I think knowing Yano, like, Yano's just that guy. He is just that guy. So I think maybe look, hypothetically, if he still did F1 sim racing without doing real life racing, and he never, like, let's say he still found the passion for sim racing, then I think he would still be who he is, you know? He's just that guy. He's just that type of personality to maximize everything. Josh speeding a pit lane penalty as well. Let's see where Freddy comes out. Freddy will be behind Yano, but he should be ahead of Otis.
Final tires.
Freddy is behind Otis. So, if Otis now has a lifeline. If Otis can get the DRS of Yoni Tormula on this lap, he has a chance. But this is actually a bit of a turn on the head. Maybe, look, I'm not a Red Bull strategist, and I'm not a strategist, so take my words with a pinch of salt, because clearly they know more than I do. But maybe going the extra lap may have cursed Red Bull in that situation. Because I think they could have boxed Freddy on the previous lap. They would have been ahead of Otis and Fassi. But now they have to overtake 2 cars before they get back to the Red Bull train.
Right left, yes. So Josh, 2 laps fresher. He has a penalty, so we're not focusing on him. It's Julian. 1 lap fresher.
No, Otis. Oh, he's going to get DRS off Philippe. That's so lucky. Philippe's ghost car, I think, gave Otis DRS there.
Can you tell me Otis' tire advantage?
Yeah, I'm not sure.
That's nuts. That's crazy, that is.
I'm just gonna recharge. This is in next lap anyway.
Now, Otis has a chance to win this thing. But
How was that lap?
let's see how they play this. I imagine
Keep it up.
the best way to play this in Otis' shoes
Obviously, the more you can save the
is to
better.
just try
That's right.
and send it on Yoni. He has to get past Yoni ASAP. Where they ghosted, it was a lap down car. It was a disconnected car. The person either rage quitted or had the internet go away from them. So the person wasn't actually driving the car. I'm not too sure the exact pace delta, but right now it's probably like half a second. But I think Yano's tyres will be better than Otis's at the end, because of how much Yano extended the first stint. Almost a mistake there by Otis. Almost a mistake. The reason I say almost a mistake is Fassi almost fell out of Otis's DRS. Otis is going to send it here in turn 1. Nah, he's too far. But to explain that DRS comment, Otis has a better chance of winning this if Freddy doesn't overtake Ismail. So Ismail almost fell out of the DRS of Otis, and by falling out of DRS of Otis, he would have easily had an overtake for Frederick Rasmussen, of course. So that was almost a mistake.
It's a dive one.
What are you eating? Wagamams. Oh! Oh! Otis, what are you doing?
Just tuned in.
Nah, that's bad.
That's my wing.
That's not what you needed to do in that situation. Like, not what you needed to do. That's bad.
I think that's a pen. Like, it's just
reactive defense. So.
I'm expecting it to
See
be,
the car go down the inside and then just turns in.
if you can try to stay ahead of Josh.
Yeah.
Well, that's it. Yeah, that was really bad.
Car balance was okay.
Like,
Not too much of a worry.
I understand why he went for it, but
Yeah, it's just nice there.
wrong place, wrong time. Shouldn't have done it there.
Yeah, if he's not ahead of you, you are closer to Otis.
You think so?
Oh yeah,
Yeah, Yodi did a really good job.
that as well.
Alright,
He did a
small
really
time
nice
then.
race.
So like their only goal is to just help the Red Bull drivers.
So that's not an issue anymore.
Yeah. I agree, Michael. Right. Here's an interesting one, though. If Freddy can get past Fassi. If Freddy can get past Fassi, he has a chance to win the race. But I don't know, Fassi's always on the brink of losing DRS. Like, Freddy for sure has more pace. Freddy has fresher tyres and I think is a little bit quicker as well. But with the DRS and the lack of slipstream, that's a big mistake there from Fassi. It's going to be a battle who has more battery down the straight. Looks like Freddy has more top speed. Yeah, Fassi's not going to fight this. He will fight this. Oh, that's a bit of a late move. Freddy on the inside. Should claim the corner. Should be done. Right, let's see how Red Bull play this. I imagine... Is Freddy streaming? Unfortunately, no. What Red Bull would like to do... What I think might happen... Oh, Duncan's going on Fassi as well. Fassi's on the back foot. He's going to lose DRS to Freddy as well this lap, I think. If he's not careful. What I think might happen here with Red Bull, depending on the rulebook, and I don't know the rulebook exactly, Josh and Duncan up ahead, Duncan's going to get pushed off the road. Hitting the corner, there might be a crash here with Duncan and Josh, top left-hand side. Duncan's got the move, might wheel hook on the exit. Nah, good move, Duncan. That's alright. Look, Yano might go up the inside of Otis and just open the steering wheel a little bit. What's legal? Like, legal to a certain degree. And, like, leave the door open for Freddy. Like, for example, if Yano goes up the inside of turn 1 with Otis and, like, basically sort of, like, I can't say pushes, because pushes is too hard of a word, but edges him to the outside of the track, it might allow the open door for Freddy. Or he might try to burn the battery of Otis so he has no battery to fight either of them. But if Yano just wants to win the race, and Red Bull want to take minimal risk, and it's a 1-2 for Red Bull right now anyway. Otis 100%. Otis 100% has a penalty. It just matters if they want the 1-2 on track or not. That's it. They have the 1-2. It just matters if they want it on track before penalties. If they want to play it safe, Yano will just wait until the final laps and then overtake, use the better hard tyres, like, then good to go, you know? Ooh, I got an egg.
Okay.
Just make sure you have something left for the last 2 laps to push to stay in at least 30 seconds of Otis.
Just had 13 seconds of penalties. Another not good day for Alpine. Another not good day. a very promising day, but like this in F1 Esports, disaster. Absolute disaster. Like, the reason I'm so criticism on this is, like, at the moment, they're the only team that can consistently challenge Red Bull. Ferrari are there or thereabouts, but it seems a little bit track dependent. But Alpine seems to be the only team that can properly challenge Red Bull and put some pressure on them. Track to track.
How much faster will it be in the last lap?
And wait, let's listen to Jarno. Batty stream's gone. Okay, you can't hear the engineer. But Jarno knows he's going to be faster on the final lap of his tyres. Jarno will probably overtake second to last lap, or... Hey, he's actually going to go for the move now, I think. Yeah, he's... Oh, no, he doesn't. He turns off the battery. I think he's trying to get Otis to burn battery. So then, when he passes Otis, Freddy with maybe higher battery can also go past. That might be what's happening. No, Josh is not holding up Alpine. Not at all. Like, Josh, I think, is doing a fantastic job. Like, you have to understand where the people are, what they're doing, and the pieces in the puzzle. It's not, like, it's not just about a result on track. It's also about what the net goal is. If Alpine's job is to try and win the Drivers' Championship, what it probably is, because that's the most glory, you know, people don't really care about the team's championship. The teams do, but no one else does. So if their goal is to win the drivers, they have a really good setup. Like Otis to be leading the team, and to have Danny and Josh to be supporting Otis mentally, giving some experience, being some good teammates. So Josh is not holding up the team at all. Like, not at all, no. He's a nice lad. I think Josh is a very good fit for the team, to be honest. The penalty will be 10 seconds, at least.
I was gonna pass there, but it just... Get fucked. After you again.
Jarno's being very strategical about where he decides to go with it, with all notice here. Very strategical.
How much battery does Otis have? I can just spam and you get
1.8
shot from
seconds
last
to
lap.
Otis. From here on out, you can full push.
Okay.
Yeah, it just lag seemed to be better. How you doing, Max? Welcome in, buddy. Here we go. I think Jarno might go for it this lap. Otis with a warning. So his tyres are going off a little bit now. Let's see. They're on the same battery level, more or less.
Yeah.
Let's see. Oh, brave down the inside. There's going to be contact. Otis has front wing damage as well. This is exactly what I told you. Oh, I told you earlier, chat. I literally called it. Jarno will go down the inside. You know, give Otis a little hip check to the outside of a track, and Freddy will go through.
I can defend this anyway. I just have to recharge.
Told ya. Just saying. Just saying. Just saying. Get me that lottery ticket. Because I can predict the future. They might even just drop Otis now. Because if he does have that front wing damage. It looked like it from when Jarno went past. Yeah, but the Red Bull team don't... I don't think Jarno cares if he beats or loses Freddy. Like, not here anyway.
85.
I just dropped the food. How did I miss that massive hole? Don't clip that. Yeah.
Where's my battery?
You eating again? Wagamamas. Freddy won. GG. Right, I'm going to put this down for a second to finish up and wrap up the race. Yano doesn't really care about this race. I can almost promise you that. I'm not Yano, so I can't say for sure. But Yano is not fighting Freddy anyway for the Drivers' Championship in this series. Like, the way I look at it is Yano and Freddy are working great teammates. They did last season F1 Esports anyway. So, I think Yano understands the value of working together to get a Red Bull 1-2 for 2 races in a row, by the way, around the same track, rather than fighting Freddy in the situation. Yano won yesterday, Freddy won today. Look, Yano's happy. Bottom right-hand side of the screen. He knows the value of fighting for the 1-2. Ismail with a 360 over the line.
Oh
That might end
my
up being
God.
P3 as well.
No way. Isma.
That might just be P3.
He did it yesterday as well, and then when I gained like 3/10. He did it again, and I gained a position. This guy. Oh, no way.
Yeah, Otis is looking quite sad.
Yeah, Isma.
Understandably so. Yeah, I mean, if he gets a 10-second penalty, what I think would be fair for the incident, he's out the points. GG. But what was a good race as well, unfolded by just one decision. But that's life, that's racing.
No
Yeah,
way, he
Duncan
actually
will
did
get a
that.
podium after that.
This guy. Oh.
No, that's gonna be
Man,
a
that's,
podium
I'm
as
not going
well.
to answer that
Oh
history.
my God.
That's such a
Oh,
toxic
yes,
question.
no way.
Great teamwork from Red Bull. Amen to that. Only the best. Only the best they did. They are cooking. No one really comes close. Is there a clip of the incident with Otis? I don't have one, but probably there is. Ultimately, he just sent it. He just sent it. He did.
There's no way.
Yeah, I
Where
mean,
did Thomas end up?
I think like P12? Yeah, P12.
That's crazy. Thanks, Fresh, for
Uh,
the sub,
he
3 months
destroyed
and the bits.
Yoni.
Appreciate it, bro.
yeah, Red Bull are very OP.
Crazy. Is my man. Oh my God. He did it yesterday. The toast
Time
mobile.
for a time trial now. Can be finishing P2 again.
Oh my
Okay,
days.
uncle. Okay.
Right, I'm gonna end the stream. I go find someone to raid on YouTube as well. So I appreciate you all.
I'm through the knees put in spot.
Yeah, let's go find someone to raid. I would raid one of these Esports drivers, but they're
Look,
ending.
chat. For the people who didn't see it.
Maybe Yano isn't. Nah, I guess Yano will end.
Why did you learn through? Man, I was on 30% battery exiting the last corner.
This guy.
Same reason why Fred couldn't defend yesterday. If you're on slow
Man,
tires,
just-
you just
Hey,
can't.
can you guys see it? There you can. Look, he thinks. No, I
Could've
know
let
what
Fred
he
through
thinks.
like one lap before, but then we.
But he
wouldn't have
thinks wrong.
gotten 1-2, you know.
What he thought is that this was the line. Well,
2
It's not-
1-2
that's the
was
line.
very lovely.
Right.
That's crazy.
Chat, it's time for me to play some Call of Duty Ranked
Oh,
off stream.
I will.
That's crazy.
We'll give my old friend a raid. I can't say
Yeah,
old.
Yeah, I don't think
That's
he
a bit
even
rude.
I need
celebrates.
to.
Um,
I think he
edit
just
some
yanked
stuff
it.
as well.
yeah, not really F1 content.
Is
So
this
if you
my
fancy watching
Oh, he is.
Star
Yeah.
Wars, banging.
to follow.
I need to mute these drivers. I can't think and speak at the same time. I'm not that intelligent, unfortunately. But anyway, I'm gonna end YouTube. If you do want to go support and watch some Star Wars, crack along with the raid. But we're gonna end YouTube. So thank you everyone on YouTube for coming along, watching, keeping me company. That was crack-a-lacking. Do appreciate it from you all, and I will see you lot next time. Grazia, ciao everyone. Bye bye.